high school is now a Division I high school. What that means for RHS athletics. And vandalized. We have exclusive video on the damage here on Hanson Field.
$5 gas, we talked to some students and teachers who are feeling the pain at the pump and how high they think gas prices could go. TigerCast News on this February 27th, 2012 begins now.
This is TigerCast News with Brooke Lusk and Daniel Wetter.
I'm Daniel Wetter.
And I'm Brooke Lusk.
This is TigerCast breaking news. It appears that the Casaba rally was scored incorrectly. During the rally, which was held just over a week ago, it was declared that the senior class had won with a score of 9-8. Just take a look at this video. As you can see there, many juniors were pointing at the scoreboard in protest. That's because the original final score was tied at 9, but at the very end, a point was dropped from the juniors' tally without reason. Teacher Josh Ericart was the scoreboard operator. He says he had inputted the number incorrectly the first time. Quote, "I just mistyped it, then fixed it," end quote. However, an independent audit of rally video by the Eye of the Tiger staff calculated the final score to actually be 9-9, with no winner. You can find more analysis of this controversy in today's edition of the Eye of the Tiger. You can also get additional updates at eyeofthetigernews.com and if you like our page on Facebook. This has been TigerCast Breaking News. We now return to TigerCast News.
We began today with the upgrade in Roseville's athletic status. RHS has been a Division II school for years, but Roseville will now be designated Division I. So what does that mean? Varsity football coach Larry Cunha told us how athletics will be affected.
It's the Sierra Foothill League that will be categorized from a Division II to a Division I league in football, as far as I know. And the only school that it affects is Del Oro. And it's specifically for playoff purposes. The way the rule reads, if you're a Division I league, you could only drop down one division in the playoffs. So basically, they're trying to prevent what happened this year from Del Oro dropping down into a D3 situation. So that's really the only change.
The entire SFL, or Sierra Foothill League, has been designated as Division I. We also spoke to a few RHS athletes on the change.
It's not a whole lot for Roseville. It was mostly for other schools, but it makes our league look better, and I think it was kind of earned because our teams are so good in the league.
On to other news. The track and field were vandalized 2 weeks ago. The offenders put a table on top of the restroom building, knocked over the discus cage, and moved a soccer goal to the bleachers. They also pushed over and moved the football benches and spray painted the track with a few words we can't quite say on here. A few empty fire extinguishers were found as well. The damage has been mostly cleaned up.
And the RHS Site Council, made up of students, teachers, and parents, recently passed the annual single plan for student achievement. The plan sets goals for next year's academic achievement. Council Chair Mike Purvines says the plan is closely related to the school's program improvement status.
It's how we are going to affect the achievement of all students. Okay. And it's a state-mandated thing that we go through and identify the areas that we're really strong in, areas that we're weak in, and what we need to do to improve. We pretty much kept the same plan because we're making progress. And since we're making progress, we didn't want to make some huge changes.
And are you ready for the class of 2016? That's right, 2016. The incoming freshmen visited Roseville for the annual High School on the Hill night, aimed at informing 8th graders from around the area of what RHS has to offer.
It's like middle school's coming to an end, and then after high school, it's like it's going to zoom by really quick. It's like informing me more like about like stuff that I could take. Like I didn't really know anything about like computer applications, and that's like interesting me, and other classes.
It's something a lot of students probably dread. The gas station. If you drive, you know that prices have been skyrocketing in recent weeks. The average here in the Sacramento region stands at $4.12 as of Friday. That's up $0.50 from just 1 month ago. In comparison, prices a year ago were just over $3.50. And these prices are hitting some students and teachers right in the wallet.
It just limits the things I can do. I can't do as many activities as I want to outside of school, and it's a burden. I dread driving my car.
It's putting like a strain on my wallet because I have to pay for my own gas. I drive like a car that gets pretty good mileage, and I know it's getting high when I can actually, notice it going up at the pump. Last week I feel like they were under $4, and this week they're already around like $4.15 and like $4.20s. And I'm just thinking how high it's going to be this summer.
And how high do you think it's going to be?
I think it's going to be 5s.
It's taking money right out of my pocket. I like to visit my son who lives in San Francisco. There's been a couple weeks where normally at decent prices I'd have gone to visit, but I chose not to because it cost me too much money.
I'm hoping it doesn't go above like $4.15. I'm hoping it doesn't go any higher than that. So.
Would you have to cut back on your driving?
Yeah, I would definitely have to start walking more. Getting more help with my parents and stuff like that. So.
That ends our show today. Remember, you can get our latest news and sports online at eyeofthetigernews.com. And you can also like us on Facebook. I'm Brooke Lesk.
And I'm Daniel Wetter. We'll be back here on March 12th. Thanks for watching.